Sawadee krap, and welcome to Phuket Extra. I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Thursday, August 24th. Here's the news you need to know. Plans for a tunnel into Patong have officially gotten underway as officials gather feedback from local residents who are calling for the right to keep their homes instead of having their lands expropriated. The long-discussed Patong Tunnel is a 6 billion baht project that would see a 3.98 kilometer long raised expressway into and out of Patong to help alleviate traffic congestion and deadly accidents on the hill, with work scheduled to start in May of 2019, though that might change. On Tuesday, officials from the Expressway Authority of Thailand held the first legally required public feedback session, as residents around the area would have to sell their land to the government for a, quote, fair price, and they'd be compensated nearly 4 months after they agreed to sell. Several residents, however, pleaded not to take part and sell their homes, though officials say the environmental impact assessment application had yet to be approved. For more details, visit thephuket.news.com. And an accused killer and former monk is denying the murder charges brought against him by Phuket police in connection with the death of a 17-year-old assistant at the Phuket temple earlier this month. 38-year-old Kittisak Songkram is being held on drug and murder charges over the death of Myanmar national Wei Pyu R, who was a monk's assistant, found dead of stab wounds back on August 5th. The former monk's fingerprints matched those on the knife at the scene, while the blood on his monk's robes, well, they also matched that of the victim, and now police investigating possible motives. Meanwhile, funeral ceremony for the slain teen is being held here in Phuket with friends and family as the investigation continues. And criminal defamation charges against British BBC journalist Jonathan Head are being dropped, according to reports, though his co-defendant is still expected to face trial. Head appeared in Phuket Provincial Court yesterday along with retired Phuket expat Ian Rance, both of whom were sued for defamation by a lawyer who featured in a story from the BBC. It all stems from a 2015 report where Head detailed how 2 foreign retirees had properties stolen here in Phuket from them by a network of shady figures. And while the charges against Head have been dropped, Rance's trial continues. And stay right there, Phuket Extra. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Despite 4 out of the 5 suspects confessing to all charges, including premeditated murder, they're pleading not guilty in the case of the brutal murder and dismemberment of a karaoke bar worker back in May. Priya Nuch Non Wangchai, Kawita Rachada, Apiwan Sataya Bundit, and Wasen Namprom all deny the charge of premeditated murder, hoping to avoid the death penalty in a trial that will begin on September 19th, next month. It all stems from the strangling death of 22-year-old Warisara Klinjui, whose body was then chopped in half and buried in a shallow grave in the northeastern province of Khon Kaen this past May. The supposed ringleader of the group, Priya Nuch, had earlier told police that she wanted to teach the victim a lesson for allegedly giving police information that led to the arrest of her husband on drug charges. Meanwhile, the mother of the victim is demanding they pay 10 million baht in compensation. And tomorrow is the day many in the country have been waiting for, the Supreme Court's decision on whether former Premier Yingluck will be convicted in connection with the failed rice pledging scheme. Though thousands are expected to show up to the Supreme Court in Bangkok to support the ex-PM, Ms. Yingluck is urging supporters to cheer from home tomorrow so as to avoid any potential problems or conflicts that could arise no matter the verdict. About 4,000 police officers will be dispatched for crowd control in anticipation for a potential large gathering that the government fears could turn into a political rally. The former PM faces 10 years in prison if she's convicted of dereliction of duty, leading to corruption in connection with her administration's rice pledging scheme, which the current government says cost the state nearly 500 billion baht. And that's it for Phuket Extra today. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thanks for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.